Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Vicky, and on my channel we do fun, easy, perfectly imperfect crafting. So if that sounds like your thing, why not hang around for a little bit? Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, doesn't matter what you do as long as you have fun. So today is day 19. So today's prompt is based around a Christmas tree. So anything to do with a Christmas tree basically, and you are good to go. So just a brief rundown on the previous pages. I also like to flick through just purely because sometimes I might see something that I might want to change. The more I look at things, the more things jump out at me, like I still need to do this, I still need to finish this, I'm gonna do it, I promise. But yeah, I will get to that eventually. So that's day 17. That was yesterday's prompt, which was what we're going to bake over the Christmas period basically. So for the Christmas tree one, I have again kind of come a bit prepared. So I have already cut out a Christmas tree. I know it doesn't look like much, but it's my idea of a Christmas tree. And I'm just going to put said little Christmas tree on the edge of my page here. I also just really quickly made a little bow with my bow maker just to sit on the top up there like so. I also, what else did I get? Oh yeah, I've got this spare piece of ribbon that I had that I made the what's it out of the bow out of, so I thought that I could kind of place that down the side of the page here. And then I very quickly just printed out some silver presents and a little silver gnome because I thought he was super cute. So I'm going to pop him down here and then maybe just like kind of like line the presents up, and they might be a little pocket for me to put my December daily in. So let's get started. I am going to need my glue gun, so let me just go grab that. So I'm going to let's cut these out. I have also brought over with me some some blue ink. I think I'm going to go around the edges of all of the cutouts and my Christmas tree with the blue ink. I like the idea of having silver and blue, and it's a total contrast to the page next to it, which is obviously like red, green and gold. So this is going to be silver and blue with a pale green background apparently, but that's okay, that doesn't bother me. Just going to give him a quick, I've got my blue ink here, just going to give him a quick ink up. I couldn't find the sponge that I was using the other day, so I've just gone with my little blending brush here, and that'll do the same. That'll just give me a nice, oh no, don't go too much, nice blue edge. Don't want too much of a blue edge, so just be careful from now on. Going around the edge of my little dude. And I'm also just going to go around the edge of the Christmas tree as well. It should give a bit of a contrast and help them stand out against the pale green. So I think that, oh, he looks sweet, doesn't he? Right, just a little bit more ink, Vicky, we don't want too much please. And then we'll just go down the edge. I know that's going to be covered, but there we go. Let's get some blue all over this edge. That looks really lovely. I like that. I don't know why, you know, sometimes you just like certain colours together, and for me, blue and silver, well, for a lot of people, blue and silver really does go, and I think it just looks really lovely. So now I've kind of incorporated that over the edge of the glitter. It really does stand out, and you can actually see what I've done rather than it just being a bit boring and just silver with a random line of blue somewhere. At least now we're kind of tying in the blue. Maybe I could do some random ink in on the back of this page maybe. What do we think? Shall I risk it for a biscuit? I haven't really been risky the past couple of days with things like this, so shall we risk it and shall we put some ink behind this little guy? Maybe put some of the presents there. Let's cut them out to see, and then we can kind of visualise it a bit better. Let's pop our little guy down there, because that's where he's going to be decorating our tree anyway. Then let's see what we can work together with these little gifts, because I mean that just kind of looks a bit odd, doesn't it? Because the Christmas present should be under the tree. So I'm kind of thinking, should I put him like this, then place some of the presents along the bottom now, like so, and he's kind of like behind them. Don't know if I should use two smaller presents. There's a lot of thinking involved in this one, isn't it? So we've got two little presents there, like so, with a little gnome decorating the tree. Okay, I think that looks quite cute, doesn't it? And then I've got just trim the tree, which we could pop on there. And I'm thinking as well that maybe I should do some inking on the back with this blue ink. Just pop my bow up there just so I can kind of see where I'm going with all of this. So that will be like that. So we've got a nice tree. Okay, let's just, do you know what, let's just go for it. So that's how it's going to be laid out. That's lovely. I totally agree with you there. That's how it's going to go. And then let's just slapdash, put some, lay down some ink. Have I got some scrap paper somewhere? Just so I can pop it behind here. And we'll just go randomly around the page. And we'll just decorate. That's so annoying when you get those. I've just realised actually the tree's going to go there, isn't it? So that's not too bad. When you get these splodges, it's so annoying. But it's quite hard to not get the splodges, really. My King Art don't ever really do that, and if I do it, I'm always able to rub it away, but for some reason this one isn't wanting to do that. But what I do like is how it's given it a bit of texture, so it's kind of like layering on top. So we'll continue on with that because I like that. Obviously I have got to remember that most of this is going to be covered anyway, so let's just give it a few purposeful little ink splodges. There we go, just to give it a bit of texture. Yeah, I like that, I quite like that. Bit of texture. And we'll come down here. Just, I'm not 100% sure now where my imagery starts and where it ends, so I'll just add in, I know that bottom piece is going to be covered, so I'll just add in a couple of more splodges of blue. Okay, perfect. Now let's start sticking everything down. I'm going to turn my hot glue gun on so that that is ready to rock and roll. And then grab my tree. You can see where I've done my cutting out of my stenciling there. Very precise work, I'll have you know. because this is going to be so close to the page edge, I am going to make sure that I've got a lot of glue towards the edge, because I don't want it to come away with the page flicking or anything like that. Excuse me. So this was just ever so slightly off of the bottom of the page there. Okay. Tiny bit of glue spillage there. Probably went a bit heavy with the glue. Not to worry. Don't know if my spreader will work on glitter. Oh, it will. Lovely. Thought it might give me a bit of friction. There we go. So that's that stuck. Where's my bow? Here it is. Okay, so and just to add a bit of hot glue to the top of the tree, and then place our bow, and then that's going to be nice because that's going to stick out of the actual journal itself, so that will look lovely on the edge. Okay, so there's that. Then we want to bring in our little Nomi guy. I've just realised as well I didn't ink my presents, my little gifts, so I'm going to want to do that, aren't I? So we'll just go around the edge with the blue just to tie it all in, make it all cohesive. Don't think I need any more, maybe I do. Tiny bit more. There we go. Just so you can see that creeping in on the edges. And then we'll do it on this one. And at least that will provide some like kind of definition and separation between the two gifts as well. So we'll have this big present there and this little one just there, and then we can have our gnome just in the middle of them. So I'm just going to apply some glue just so that I don't lose my positioning, because it's the worst thing is when you're happy with something and then you take it all away to glue it down and it moves and it's not where you wanted it in the first place. So should I add this little piece of ribbon here? Maybe I should, shouldn't I? Just a little something. I need to wipe off my glue gun because it is dripping. Lovely. And then I'll just apply some glue. I'll take it step by step so that my glue isn't drying by the time I actually get to it. So that's there. A little bit more. Do tend to use the end of my hot glue gun to push down because I'm really impatient, and I find I do burn myself a hell of a lot with the glue when I'm pushing it down, so I do tend to use the bottom of my glue gun just to get that stuck. Okay, then we'll just trim off that top piece like so. Wonder if we should have some like what do you call it, bling along there as well. I think so. Christmas is always a time for a bit of bling. So there we go, we've got a little guy decorating the Christmas tree. And there we go. And I'm now wondering, do I want trim the tree here, kind of like where he is, or do I want to pop it up here to fill the space? Okay, so I've just found some little silvery blingy pieces which I'm going to stick up the top there, so I just need to turn my glue gun back on. because that's turned itself off. And then I'll pop my trim the tree just there. I need to glue my gnome down, don't I? Oh no, I've done that, didn't I? Oh, okay. It's just that bit that doesn't look like it's been glued down, that's all. Okay, no problem. Perfect. Put my lid on my ink, otherwise it's going to dry out. Right, so is my glue gun hot enough? I think it is. We'll pop just a starting dab on that ribbon there, so I can just get my positioning right. And that should take me up to the bow there. Perfect. So I'm not going to put glue on every single one because it's not really needed. One dot of glue should hold all of those. There we go. And then I'll just put one on that end one that I've folded. There we go. So that's our little, like, tinsel. And then we'll glue our, I don't need my glue gun anymore, do I? I don't think so. Our little trim the tree in the centre of the page. There we go. Now, I'm not sure where I want to put my little tag. I do know that I want to just trim off these gift boxes. And just apply a little bit more glue under there. Obviously forgot about that piece. Perfect. Okay. So that is that page. Yeah, so kind of, I feel like no matter where I put it, I'm going to be blocking something, can't I? I don't know, maybe I'll just attach it to the back of that page somehow. If I just put a little paper clip. I'm sure I've got a silver paper clip. Even better, I've got a blue paper clip. So I could just pop that on there like that. And then this page, I think this is going to be a blank page anyway, so it'll be one that I come back and decorate at the end of the month. But I'm quite happy with how that has turned out. Maybe when I come back I might add some stickles or something to the background, but I like how it's kind of a bit messy, and in fact I'm just going to just add in some extra pieces of texture there, just to, because it was all kind of central there, wasn't it? So just add it in. Yeah, it just gives it a little something different to look at rather than just being a plain background. So yeah, that's today's prompt over and done with. A nice glittery Christmas tree. Beautiful. Thanks for watching everyone, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you tomorrow where we will be doing day 20. Thanks everyone, bye.